Iona endure. Endure in this case refers to they who endure. When I'm summoned, grant me +1/+1 for each ally that has died this game. So the general idea is we want to pair this with a bunch of cheap units that we don't mind throwing away. Traditionally speaking, this is paired with the Shadow Isles region, which has lots of ways to sacrifice their units. We're doing something a little bit different here with Iona Endure. So we've got things like Navori Highwayman that summons 2 bodies that we don't mind dying. We've got Zed that summons a living shadow every time he attacks that gets us a trigger towards dying. Kinku Wayfinder, we're primarily Iona deck, so we can play this. Gets us 2 1-cost units out of our deck, things that we don't mind dying. So a lot of cheap things that we don't mind trading in combat. We've got some Denies and some Twin Disciples for a little bit of counterplay. And then super cheeky here, Go Get It is really kind of fun with Endure, because if you get to put a big Endure into play, you could go get it, pick it back up, and then play it back down, and then attack with 2 very large Endures in case one's not enough to do it. So this card also has cute synergy with Kinku Wayfinder, letting us pick this back up and replay it to get some more of these, or with something like Hatchling. So I'm not sure how good this idea is going to be in practice, but it seems sweet in theory. So let's play some games with it and see how it shakes out. If you are new to the channel, this deck idea is not one of my own. It is a viewer submitted deck. If you have a sweet deck that you'd like to see played on stream at some point in the future, be sure to check out the details on how to do that on my website there. All right, Hawk on 1, can't lose. 1, 2, 3, 4, curving right on out the door. 5, 6, 7, 8. Gonna get the indoor. I don't have a rhyme for after that.
Nothing like the stink of blood and sweat. The dead don't eat riches.
Yeah, we have Elucids with Endure as a finisher. Is a good summary.
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
Says you.
Where do you stand on?
Yes! Our 2-1 didn't get go-hearted. Nailed it, chat. Such skillful, much wow.
Didn't know what was it said for ye.
Don't know much, do you?
Let's get to it.
No blocks. Go to 15. All right, Wayfinder. Don't you do me dirty. Don't you be a 4-mana 2/3.
First step's the hardest.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. We even played an Omen Hawk on 1. So like there were only 4 more Iona cards in our deck, so we were 4 out of 32 to miss there. What's 4 out of 32?
We live here.
12% to miss there.
Hang on, sir.
Merry Christmas, Jeff. Please bump the Riven Frel deck in the queue. Sounds good, Socio Penguin. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate it.
Like a fish in water.
Tuh-huh.
The Yordle here's with me.
Remember when this card had a second point of power? Why does Zap get to keep his second point of power, but Shadow Assassin doesn't, chat? What did Shadow Assassin ever do to you?
The dark beckons.
Time to get rich.
A lot. Shadow Assassin did a lot. Harsh but fair.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
I walk your path alone.
I'm always always up for a round or two.
Hey, Dakba, Merry Christmas. I think this is fine. Honestly, I'd rather see Zap turn into like a 2-1 than I think this get its power back.
Poor thing.
I think there's a good chance this card's a little overstated. I think this should probably be a 2-1. I mean, Zap's in every Bilgewater deck, right? Just like as a point of order.
My life for the Order.
All right, we have 2 7/7s. Is that going to be enough?
Yuppie, I talk to spirits. These are my rules.
These are my rolls.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
Prince Nicole, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. All right, TF is leveling here, which is scary.
Looks like I'm on a hot streak.
See if our chunky mamma jammas are gonna be enough here to beat this. There's a good chance not. I guess we're at 14.
I'll burn for all.
Blue as the serpentine.
They cannot hide.
Who's that you got there? This is outrage!
You can't do this.
Say your farewells.
Try again.
No!
I'm a people person.
There's a chance this second endure with the Nye backup could be lethal here.
Be nothing left when I'm done.
Blue as the serpentine.
Twitch user in the chat. Thanks for the follow. Good morning. It's a fantastic username. So I think I'm supposed to play this now. Well, I guess their next spell kills all 3 of these, and then this is bigger. All right, I'm gonna pass. So, mistake on their part. They could have killed either of these with this then, right? Yep. Alan, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a great stream. Merry Christmas. And now this stuns this one, which is fine, because this one's still alive. Legendary Hunter, thanks for the follow. Bowdy and Mara Tadura, welcome. If you're just coming over from Alan's stream and you haven't stopped by before, welcome. My name's Jeff Hoagland. I stream full-time here on Twitch. I do Runeterra stuff 5 to 6 days a week, usually late morning to early afternoon US time.
I'll take care of this.
I think we just go to 5 here and then plan to have open attacks with the deny to hopefully win the game. Maru, deal with red, Yanni, Lord. Welcome to Hoaglandia, folks. And with the opens with these two, they should hopefully just be dead here. Nah, I think it's pretty important that I open attacks here because of Ruination. Even with the deny, I want to be able, like, if they play 3 quicker burst speed cards, I want to be able to deny a gold card here. I think is pretty important.
Come, stay a while.
Charmed, I'm sure.
This is like, if they have Vengeance plus Vile Beast, they could maybe kill us here. Because that would let them gold card, and I would have to deny the Vengeance, and then I can't deny the gold card. Okay.
Something for all of you.
Really close game. Beating level Twisted Fate is not something you often see. Impressive start for this one.
So young.
For those of you that are just joining, we are playing Iona Endure 1-0 against best deck in format, confirmed busted. Get your ladder breaker now. This is a viewer submitted deck list. You can find the current deck list that we are playing on the overlay on stream. You can also find that on my Mobalytics page here. A lot of the decks that we play here are viewer submissions. I tend to play 2 to 3, sometimes 4 different decks every single day of the week. It will be off tomorrow morning, but I'll be back on Saturday. Depending on how many people stick around from Alan's stream, we're probably going to add another deck after this one, though. Pretty insane to be over 1,000 people. Thanks everybody that hangs out. Huh. So, Highwayman actually sounds great here because I just want things to start dying for my Endures. And Zed is normally not stellar against the Mystic Shot deck, but I might hold on to this and play it post Jeweled Protector as like a 6/5 Zed. That sounds sweet. So like we won't be playing this on 3, but we'll play it on 6 after we play Jeweled Protector. Merry Christmas, Cable.
We don't want any trouble.
Especially with another Highwayman here, if they attack, I'm just taking my blocks.
I'm trying to feed my family.
Eso Jar, thanks for the follow. Welcome. If I missed any follows in there, thank you. I'm sorry there were a bunch of them.
My friend and I are toll collectors.
I don't think there's any reason to attack aggressively here, right? I guess it technically cleans board space out, and I'm gonna have Wayfinder next turn. And Wayfinder, you did me dirty last game, so you're not gonna do me dirty this game, right? You're gonna bring some friends along here. Prime Claw, Saccharin, Silly, welcome to the channel. You're only allowed to do me dirty every other game at most, Kinko. Them's the rules.
I am superior life form.
Nailed it. See, chat, you just gotta know how to lay down the law. You just gotta, it's soft but firm. You gotta set reasonable boundaries. Once every other game getting savaged is reasonable. And like, with Endure in our deck, like, trading off super aggressively here seems great for us. So like, I'm definitely just about to smash here. Especially with another Kinku in hand. Looking to clean space on board sounds good. M carry turn. You've been absurd this month. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for the absurd generosity. Happy holidays, Jeff, to you and yours. I watch every day, and I'm typically a lurker. You put out great content, and I hope that you get to keep doing Runeterra stuff. Play more Zoe Fizz. Sounds great. I can make that happen for sure. Zoe Fizz is my favorite Fizz deck. Favorite Zoe deck? Both. It's both. It's favorite Zoe and Fizz deck. Yeah, it's like old school Kinko elusives with Endure at the top end. It's a sweet take on the arc shape. We just played, thanks for the follow. Alright, so the last deck we'll play today is Zoe Fizz then. We'll play this, we'll play Endure for another hour or so, and then we'll play some Zoe Fizz.
System upgrade.
What'd they kill? They block. Okay.
Can you improve perfection? Progress.
I'm gonna lead on Shadow Assassin here, I think.
Does death.
And then probably go into Big Zed. They discarded a Pharaon. That probably makes sense. I also wouldn't be super surprised if they have second Pharaon discarding that one. This deck usually plays a number of those as their top end.
Time for the main event.
Endure is very good in this matchup because the opponent's deck doesn't have hard removal like Vengeance or
I'll walk
Ruination.
your path alone.
I mean, if they beam here, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, that's fine. Again, like, at some point we're gonna draw an Endure and it's gonna be huge.
System upgrade.
Eyes open. Watch the ranches.
Get that! 2 for 2, champ! We're so good at this. And this pulled Omen Hawks out of our deck, so we're more... And at this point, all of our Omen Hawks are out of the deck. So, like, if we brick on this, it's not a big deal, because it means we're getting an Endure. I think I'm going to Conspirator, pick up Hawk, replay Hawk. We'll hit them with the Elusives as well, obviously. How do we feel about burning their mana here? I'm missing an attack for a bunch, but like with Endure in my deck, I feel like I have the late game staying power that I need to be competitive here. Like so like the question on passing here is, do I think I'm winning this game without drawing Endure? Yes or no? And if I need to draw Endure to win, do I need to attack to win with the Endure? I think we're supposed to pass.
Primed and ready.
I think we're supposed to pass. Our Nexus is super high. I've got Tasty Tree Folk in my hand. Like, we're in a fine spot. We could get into trouble. I don't know. I've got Deny as well.
Destiny awaits.
Like this seems fine.
Who are you?
I think I do this, and then getting damage on here means that Zed can attack into this next turn, which is great. So I think we go Green Glade into Zed. Yeah, we need to draw Endure in like our next 2 to 3 cards or so. Perfect.
Master.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
Quietly now.
I have many faces.
I think I want to hold on to this because this is basically a gain 3. This is basically a gain 3 with
Hang on,
with Captain Baron being overwhelmed.
Darkness. I am the blade in the darkness.
So they've got 3 Decimates, 2 Axes, and then 3 actual cards. That's pretty unfortunate. Really defined one of them 3 endures here in the top half.
Crush 'em to dust.
Watch and learn. You call that sneak?
Endure is 110% lethal if we draw it. Slow Dive, thanks for the follow, welcome. Pretty sure we're saving this. B Cougs, thank you for the entire year of support. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. Thanks for keeping me around. Merry Christmas. I think I'm supposed to deny this. This could be wrong. This means I'm dead to these, but like without this, I'm gonna be dead to their attacks as well. So you just like have to hope to peel Endure. And maybe I'm not supposed to deny. If peeling Endure is my out anyways, saving the deny for the Endure is good.
Perfection.
Hey, Krabby.
That's my resting face.
That'll do it. Sometimes the card your deck is named after is not in the literal top half of your deck. Which is how it goes sometimes. I'm pretty happy with our decisions that game. The turn we passed and gave up some damage could maybe have been suspect, but I don't know. Assuming we're gonna hit an Endure at some point in the next 10 cards or so doesn't seem completely unreasonable. Honestly, this scene just seems fine. Hawk into Conspirator is just like a wonderful 1/2. He's got a really solid curve here.
There's always a way out.
Sweet, and drawing the other Hawk means that this is more likely to hit. So we'll double Hawk next turn on their turn, and then we'll Kinku Wayfinder on our turn 4. Fill the board attack. Sweet, and then we'll get to go Protector into Zed. Really just great curve here for us. Yeah, see, I'm playing 2 Omen Hawks and 3 Vehu Endure, because we wanna be as consistent as possible with our Allegiance hits. So 5, I think 5 is about the ceiling on how many cards you can play realistically that give you misses on Allegiance and still be fairly consistent. 4 to 5. The fewer the better, obviously.
Eyes open. Watch your ranches.
And that makes it even better, because now this will be an 8-7 Z. You can splash as many as you want if you're bad at math. Big true, big true. Definitely just throwing away one of my 2-1s to push a bunch of damage here. They thankfully don't have Static Shock mana up here, so they can't do that this turn. Oh, and they're just not blocking. That's sweet. Yeah, Kinku for double Teemo. Kinko for double Zoe could be fun, too. Now, one thing to note here at this point is that I've played both Omen Hawks, and there's only 5 1-drops in my deck. So even if this Kinku hits, it's only getting 1 Blade Scout next turn. Yeah, that being said, we're playing this for sure. You just leveled Misfortune on turn, or seems good. Slightly above average. You got it. Tell my Jewel Protector to get flocked here. How about you try drawing the Endure card? That would be a strong play. Drawing Endure would be powerful.
Don't know what they're up against.
Is that a turn 5 leveled Ezreal? It's kind of gross.
Without a sound.
Hey, Griffinson. Almost 3 years since you played my slow 3-2 Mardu modern deck on Moto. Thank you for the 33 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Why not play the 3-2 Zed first? Because if they don't kill it, I can't play my 8-7 Zed. And I would like to play my 8-7 Zed and make them block it here.
Do not deny me. We go as one.
They just flipped an Ezreal. They just leveled up an Ezreal. I need to end this game as soon as possible. Expecting a kill target damage unit or flock here would explain why they hit this instead of these last turn with their Mystic Shot on this. So what if I Shadow Shift this? Is that great? I think that's actually great, right? They'll go to 3 and I'll have double Jewel Protector in my hand. It also means I don't take 2 damage from this. Like if they want to play like another flock or another way to kill this here, I'm fine with that. Yeah, it puts a point on Zed as well, which is sweet. So even if they have another way to kill this here, I think that's still a win for us in this exchange. Saving 2 points of life on this too, especially.
Look twice.
Their deck, knock on my desk here. They should have a hard time killing us from 19 next turn, I imagine. Ian, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. If they don't open attacks here, I'm going to play this. They did open attacks because they're smart. Am I still just doing this? I kind of think I want to be as wide as possible here, right? If I play this, I can also play this. That might be wrong. I think there's a good chance they have like a guillotine or something here. Or they're gonna shoot this plus guillotine it. So like, there's a chance I can't kill my opponent next turn, and in the event I can't kill them, playing this as a 7/5 with lifesteal has a lot of value. So I think I want to do this into this. Because I'm expecting this to die. And if this is dying and I can't kill them next turn, I want to be able to buff my life total back up. I think passing is fine there. I mean, like, them killing my stuff doesn't change my play. So, like, none of what they're doing is changing how my play is going to work. Like, assuming they kill or don't kill my thing, my play's the same. Because even if they don't kill it right there, they could kill it next turn inside of combat. So again, there's only one more Blade Scout in my deck for this. I think we want to play Zed because it threatens 2 attackers that are lethal.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
And then do we just go get it here? I think we just go get it here, right? It basically gives me an extra Zed. Trying to fade a Stun Spider here. And a Thermo Beam and Stun Spider are the cards we need to dodge.
Walking is strange.
Stand down.
Can't win 'em all, eh?
Okay.
Lucian.
We are again 13 cards into our deck this time without an Endure, unfortunately. We've been good at drawing Zed, though. I assume they're opening attacks here, right?
One shot, all skill.
Maybe you cut They Who Endure by mistake and didn't realize it. Maybe.
Pledge yourself to the shadows.
Alright, do you have a way to kill Zed? Dang it. Just die already!
My life for the Order.
Okay. Okay. Do we go get it? I guess so. Fubadoris, thanks for the follow. Kinku is lethal. Kinku only has one thing to get out of the deck. It does not Fizzle Flock. The new thing's an exact copy, chat. And this is recalled, so it's only a 3-2 now. This can block elusives, chat. So the 2-1 is not lethal.
Only the worthy survive. Shadows cut deep as any weapon.
Pay dirt.
I don't know what 21 Jump Street is. Forgive me. Man, this game's like... And like, it makes me wonder, like, how less close would these games be if we could just draw the card our deck is named after? Like, this game is razor thin, and they've had flipped Ezreal forever. And we've like, not drawn Endure in 17 cards now.
It's too late for you.
Extra hands never hurt.
Hey, look, there's an Endure on top of our deck, chat. Don't have a mushroom. Don't have a mushroom. Damn it. Damn it. I'm supposed to just open attacks, right? And just hope they die? I'm pretty sure we're supposed to open attacks. Oh, I should have killed Ezreal because I was clicking. We're gonna die and I deserve it. I should have killed Ezreal, you're right.
You're between me and glory.
Woo! Opponent was unlucky and we're bad. Got it. Yeah, I should have used it to kill Ezreal. When I drew the thing.
None escape death.
That matchup must not be terrible, because, like, that's 2 games in a row where, like, one we narrowly won, one we narrowly lost without they who Endure showing up. And, like, if Endure showed up at any point, we would have been just, like, really far ahead. Metal, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good morning. Good afternoon. It's afternoon in the quarterfields now. Keeping double Z actually seems fine here. They're a Piltover deck, so they probably have things like Mystic Shot. They who Endure was there to witness the win. Emotional support. Fair.
Quietly.
It could be right to hold this to block a Zoe down the line. But, like, my next couple of turns are kind of planned out already. Like, I'm doing this on 1, this on 2, this on 3. So, like, the soon as I want to play this on defense is 4, so I might as well just play it now. Kingsley, welcome to the channel. Good morning. This is a great pickup here. Gets to block their Zoe if they find it.
You're new in here.
This card is terrifying, chat. Float like a bee, sting like a butterfly. We did win the turn 5 Ezreal flip game. Very narrowly. Ended at 1.
Mystical levitation requires concentration.
We go as one.
Hold still.
I hear the sounds it makes. It's horrifying. Yep. Very, very hard to reach this card.
Times are tough.
The Yordle here's with me. Look at this reality! Look how sparkly!
Wait, I can't Jewel Protector grant this while it's a Shadow Shift? I guess that makes sense, but that sucks for us. Hey, Yar's Revenge, thanks for the sub-gift. I appreciate that. The 99 was bugging me. Good, clean, even 1800. Appreciate you. I could put it on the Elusive, that's true. That's probably right. Hey, Rodeni, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream.
Behold meow!
Meow, hairless apes.
They'll never see us coming.
I kind of feel like I'm into just attacking here. I know they can murder Zed, obviously, with this, but they might overthink a combat trick, and, like, just getting things dying is good for wager on they who endure down the line. So, like, things trading off is good for us, I think.
Darkness.
We've been through a lot.
A masterpiece! You'll find you a formidable foe!
This is a pretty big hit here.
The Order rewards its faithful.
That is not the endure I wanted for Christmas.
Will be doomed!
What's in here? Doggo, doggo, doggo.
Opponent's list is sweet. I wonder why they're not playing Teemo as just an evasive threat. Looks like they're basically elusive aggro.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
I walk your path.
I didn't have, they opened attacks, Rotobagel, so I did not have a chance to, if I could have played something before they attacked, they would have played Shadow Assassin to block. This is only a 5/5. Yikes. We needed you in the other games when you were huge after they'd murdered all our things. Yeah, I also don't even really want to recall my Shadow Assassin at the moment. It's a blocker for these things. Alright, we're dead. Yeah, we have died. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Died to the butterfly. Yeah, iterative improvement is a pretty reasonable card. Honestly, I think we're going to keep the double Kinko here. I'll play this on 2. I'll mulligan this, looking for something else to fill the curve. Yeah, that's real nice. And we're attacking on evens here. Having these when we're attacking on evens sound great. We'll get to play Greenglade Duo here on 2. Oh, Caperly. Merry Christmas. Good morning.
Yordle here's with me. Let's move.
Let's move. Having lots of elusive blockers seems good against the Fizz deck, but I'm playing Mono Fizz, maybe Entreat Fizz. Battle Fury is probably a card we want to think about. Yeah, that's part of the idea of what this deck is trying to do, Sunshine. So far, we've not been very good at drawing Endure when it's big, but if we can get that set up, it seems very, very fantastic for us.
Rewards its faithful.
Alright, there are five Freljord cards in our deck currently. I'm ready for you to make me big sad, Kinku. I am ready to be the big sad.
Snow and stars!
Where are you going?
I don't want to block both, because then I get savaged by Troll Chant. Try and take the trade on the Fizz there, though.
This will be a good winter.
Chefe OG, thank you for the 20 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. So keeping me around. Nailed it! Kinku Wayfinder, shoutouts. I take back some of the bad things I've said about you. Does Babbling Bird draw Endure when nothing's died? It does not. Endure is a 1/1 until it hits play.
season.
Like Highwayman here. It's jump blockers for these, and it lets Green Glade trade into this if they attack with it.
These eyes see all.
Hold up.
Times are tough.
Force.
Maybe it's wrong to trade there.
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
Well, that's good for next turn, perhaps.
Quietly.
Full speed ahead.
Best not ruffle our feathers.
Go get. Looking real awkward so far this game.
Blessed by snow and stars.
Hang on, sir.
Protect each other.
So they only have 5 elusive power so far. I think I'm just gonna Kinku here for the sake of mana efficiency. Double squawk sounds great. Got some jump blockers. Ah, yes, jettison. Get their starless seer triggers, I suppose. Are we dead here? We could be dead here. Am I supposed to go get it on the Navori Blade Scout so I have an elusive blocker? I think I am. It's not like an exciting play, but it's one of those like, oh, I guess. Yeah, the 7 drops elusive, but it pumps up the rest of my board, so I don't really want to use that this turn. Yeah, like I don't want to like die by mistake because I don't have a blocker here.
This would be a good winter.
Let's bump Victor Heimer. Sounds good. I think just ensuring, like, there's a good chance we kill them next turn, so, like, ensuring that I don't just, like, get punked out and die by mistake seems valuable here.
I taste purple.
I taste purple. Alright, this makes everything lethal. We might lose this game. If they have a mixture, if they have like frostbites or brittle steels, we could definitely die here from 20.
Back it up. You can't do this.
Oh yeah, I guess this isn't lethal technically.
Fly away while you can. Best not ruffle our feathers.
All right. Yep.
An auspicious season. 10 feathers. Back to our perch.
All right, we're not dead on board. We might get to run back the go get it line on the Blade Scout next turn.
Something for the road.
Quietly.
So assuming they can make this elusive, we block these two, take 14. It's been a close game. Kind of a quirky one too. The back and forth's been really unique. It's the first time in the history of Runeterra anyone has cast 2 Go Get It's targeting. Okay, yeah. Yes! We drew the card our deck was named after, and it was excellent. It was excellent, chat. You love to see it. Opponent conceded before I could Zoe emote back to them. We endured and we were rewarded. Exactly. Go Get It has looked good. I don't know if I agree with that. Go Get It's been serviceable. Hesitant to call it good. Yeah, hopefully I don't live to regret mulliganing Endure. Hopefully we can draw another one of them in a reasonable number of turns. Taking 6 on 2 is a lot.
Without a sound.
Spartan the Red. Merry Christmas. Thank you for the sub gifties. Hope your holiday's going alright so far. Stay safe out there. Alright, and then fingers crossed they try and play an ephemeral spell here, and then we deny. I mulliganed in... So, I mulliganed Endure last turn because I am capable of thinking about what should statistically happen on average, not just what happened in the games we got unlucky. So, like, in general, we've been very unfortunate to not draw They Who Endure. You want to recall Zed? Do I care about Zed? Like, if they kill these, like if they... I think I'm fine if they want to kill Zed here, because then I get to play this and hit them with this next turn. Like, I think I'm pretty okay with that. In fact, I think I'm gonna do this, so that way if they want to kill this takes more damage. I think there's a chance they want to kill my elusives, yeah.
Hang on, Zern.
So if I open attacks, there's a good chance I level Zed. That being said, I think I'd rather just get Kinku down, so we can have a bunch of stuff die, so that way They Who Endure can come and swing in. Like, if they play, like, one of their make a bunch of ephemeral things, like, that's fine for us. And they don't have that, so that's great.
Seize control. I have many faces.
We had 3 things die so far with this. This will be 4, 5, maybe 6. This is a 7/7 at the moment. They'll probably have some more things die next turn on their turn. They're gonna take a good chunk here.
Stay back.
Opponent's archetype tends to be more aggressive / linear, so like I'm not really worried about things like
Not
Vengeance.
so fast.
Maybe they could have Crumble, but there's a good chance they don't have hard removal to deal with this. And, when it comes down.
Stand down.
Oh wait, Zed's not dying, he has quick attack, right? That's fine. This is all 5/5. We have a wide board. Howdy, McBeards. Red Rover, let Hecarim come over.
Do not fear death.
I'm trying to feed my family.
Looking for this?
Remember when I said I was gonna have a few more things die this turn, chat?
Eyes open. Watch for branches.
Yeah, we got a really awesome host from Alan, and had some folks stick around from that.
Be still now.
Got there. This deck's much better when we draw the card it's named after. Yeah, I think a lot of the complaining around Grand Plaza is largely related to people not wanting to adjust their decks from previous seasons to play new cards as the metagame changes. I think aggressive decks like what we're playing can run down Plaza decks, and the decks that don't have the option to run down the Plaza decks have a reasonable selection of landmark interactions they can be playing. Care More and Kate, thanks for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Do you think this deck that we're playing is sweet and you're just dropping in? It is. This is one of the many wonderful viewer-submitted decks that we play here on stream almost every single day. I play 3 to 4 different decks. If you want to see what is going to be coming up on stream at some point in the future, check out the stream queue on my website there. I mean, honestly, this hand seems great, right? Like, we get to go Hawk into Conspirator into Hawk. We've got Tasty Tree Folk. Opponent is playing Frozen Mushrooms here, it looks like. So being able to buffer a life total backup seems good.
Once I snap papers, now faces.
No faces. This Frozen Mushrooms deck has looked sweet when we played against it. I think this one is going to be at the top of the queue for Saturday or Sunday. It's pretty close to the top. Yeah, it's at 28 points, so we're going to get through 3 or 4 decks today. Well, we're going to be able to make something very large. I think I'm just playing Tasty Tree Folk here. And then next turn we'll go Green Glade into Omen Hawk. The question is, when they attack with this, do I trade? I think the answer is yes. Yeah, they don't want to trade. Oh, that's great.
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
Says you. Hopefully we draw an elusive or a Zed. An elusive, a Zed, or a They Who Endure next turn, so we can start dropping Jeweled Protectors and pump it up. CBB, thanks for the follow. Good morning. Good afternoon. Whatever time of day it is, wherever you're at.
We don't want any trouble.
Yep. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna slam here. I think if they want to eat these, I'm okay with that. Yeah. I have 2 spaces on my bench, that's probably fine. I think I'm down to offer this trade. Control chain's kind of a lot. Worth noting, it looks like our opponent's only playing 2 copies of Sejani. So hopefully, hopefully they'll be less likely to have that one later. God, Tasty Tree Folk's gonna be our thing we stack up some points on. Although maybe I want to diversify who I'm putting damage on at this point. Let's see if they have a Mystic Shot here for this. They do not. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hit Omen Hawk here and then just play 2 4/4s this turn. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I kind of like getting this down early to push in damage. And like the jewel protectors are going to be pretty good regardless of what we put them on.
Carved from the savage code.
That's super unfortunate.
No way.
There's a good chance we just can't beat this. They're gonna get her leveled really quickly with Ballistic Bot. And then with all the mushrooms they're putting into our deck, our things just aren't gonna have any attack. Sedge always comes out pretty much. Only has 2 of them, had it in 10 cards. If we were that good at drawing Vehu Endure, we'd have won a lot more games with this deck.
I'm a mushroom. Have 3.
I heard about you.
Safety disengaged. Join me if you want to live.
Alright, 22 puff caps, 29 cards. If we can dodge a puff cap, we can dodge a ball.
Improve perfection.
Oh! Never lucky. Alright, maybe they don't have Mystic Shot in their hand. Alright, second point where we could be a little bit lucky. Maybe they don't have Mystic Shot. If we could dodge direct damage here and get an attack in here, we might be okay. But if they have a way to damage us and trigger this turn, this game's just over.
Leave no survivors.
So, not going to play around Mystic Shot or get excited here. Those are just not cards we were able to beat. So,
Would a mushroom help?
definitely going to Twin Disciples, the Jewel Protector here, to try and kill the Sejani. I mean, Aftershock's slow. So, they have Ignition, but Ignition is slow. Aftershock is also slow. Based on how they're thinking about these blocks, I don't think they have a, I don't think they have a thing. And if we kill this Sejani, they only have 1 more. So if this combat resolves like this, I think we might actually be okay.
They grow up so fast.
Prepared for anything.
My friend and I are toll collectors.
Safety disengaged.
We were not okay. Like I said, their deck can seem sweet every time we played against it, so excited to get to this one next week.
I'll start ahead.
Times are tough.
Alright, 52 puff caps, chat. 52 puff caps. Let's draw not a lethal amount of puff caps. Let's draw just one to 2 puff caps next turn. And then draw Vehu Endure and kill them.
Can you improve perfection?
It's not big enough, chat. That's always the saddest thing you can hear, right? It's not big enough. We did at least hit the called shot. When your best possibles comes up short. Poor Vehu Endure needed to be a little bit taller. Alright, Ezreal Draven. Let's see if we can draw a Vehu Endure before turn 40 in this game. I'm gonna keep the rest of these. This just too. Yes! Endure in the opener! Endure in the opener. This is it, chat. We're gonna do it. Get to live the Endure opener dream. We got a ton of cheap units to throw away. Things we don't mind dying. It's just like we drew it up. Everything we've ever wanted and so much more. I mean, honestly, even if all of our draws are Endure from this point, like, we have a curve to go on. Yeah, I'm gonna play this out and just start blocking. Get those bodies in the bin for Endure here. Yeah, we're attacking on odd, so we get to go ahead and start charging up the Zed. Charging my Zedzer. If you're having problems against the Grand Plaza decks with your Ezreal Draven deck, I would recommend putting more Plaza removal in your Ezreal Draven deck. Your Ezreal Draven deck should have 4, 5, or maybe even 6 ways to remove Plaza. 2 to 3 Aftershock and 2 to 3 of the 4 mana or the 3 mana one. So if I drop Kinku this turn, I get to start making more bodies to throw away.
Everyone here? Let's go.
I think that's the play. Like, again, just want as many things to die every turn as possible. I do this here, it's resource efficient. Next turn I go this into this. Is that 3 things die already? Happy to block here, because it means this trades for our 2 power things next turn. Are we gonna get to live the They Who Endure Go Get It dream finally, chat? We have not gotten to Go Get It a They Who Endure yet this set. It's been very sad. We can successfully say we did the thing if we do. Oh no! They killed my units, chat! How will we ever win the game now that they've killed my stuff? Oh no!
Remember the plan.
That's basically an established archetype Harlequin. There's a They Who Endure aggro deck that plays a number of ephemeral things. It's not like a dedicated Hecarim ephemeral deck, but it like plays Blighted Caretaker and stuff like that. Hey, Kiki Patel, thanks for the follow.
The party has arrived.
Looks like I'm ready.
Looks like I'm ready.
Watch and learn.
Alright, so we're gonna set up for the turn 9 lethal here. We're gonna go ahead and Hatchling on our 7, and then we'll Endure on their 8, go get Endure on the following turn. This will be bigger than a Captain Pharaoh, hopefully. Fingers crossed they'll, like, axe this and trade with my Tasty Tree folk here. Maybe if we're lucky, they'll have, like, Mystic Shot or things to kill these, so that way my Endure... The fact that, like, we're an aggro deck that wants our things to die is a lot of fun. It's just like, what if you killed my board and then I had a payoff? Oh, are we gonna get to double go on turn 9? I think you're right? That's gonna be gasoline. Just triple Endure them? Yeah, because we're gonna have the 3 spell mana banked here still. Oh no! They killed my thing! How will I ever win the game now, opponent? No, don't play a spinning axe! My Tasty Tree folk! Howdy, Joey. Wow, they didn't axe my tree folk. I'm really sad now. You were supposed to murder my tree folk. He tastes purple. Eat him. Eat the tree folk, opponent. You know you want to. You know you want to. He tastes purple.
Don't blink or you'll miss me.
Hey, Joey. Thank you for the sub gifties. Merry Christmas. Do 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 do.
Stop bragging if you can back it up.
Let's boogie.
Please attack with this too.
Who are you?
Rats. We could get into trouble if they have damage spell Scorched Earth here. If they have damage spell Scorched Earth, we might be out of things to do. Oh no. And like I said, these decks should be playing a lot of Scorched Earths at this point. No! We were supposed to get to do the thing, chat! This was supposed to be a game where we did the thing. Wow! Wow, the insult to injury deny off the top. Oh no. Oh, deny. Why you gotta do me dirty like that?
Coming right up.
Well, you know, we tried. Don't go breaking my heart. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So, to wrap up on this one, to set a low bar, this deck greatly exceeded my expectations. They who endure, and so, to wrap on this one, this deck felt very reasonable overall. This kind of Zed Elusives deck is something that's existed in Runeterra for a long time with the Kinku Wayfinder package, and They Who Endure at the top end of this deck really kind of felt like it solved one of the problems that this archetype has, which is, what do you do when all of your tiny units get killed and it wasn't enough to kill the opponent? This felt like a really good piece of closing top end where, like, your opponent killed all your stuff, but then you're like, okay, here's my bomb, kill you. So, like, we had both good games where Endure came down and was huge and killed them, but we also had games where, like, we were just a good elusives deck and a good cheap unit aggressive deck. Now, that being said, Go Get It was kind of underwhelming in that set. I know it allowed us to do some kind of cheeky things in some spots in some of the matchups, but I feel like that last game especially, where like it just sat in our hand and was super expensive against their removal, was about the average for it. So I think if I were to play this again, I would get rid of the Go Get It. Now, what would I replace them with? Windfarer felt pretty reasonable in a number of spots. I could see playing another copy of that. And yeah, I like that suggestion. Nopify is what I was going to say. I think this card's pretty premium in this format. Countering Gohards is very good. It can counter Scorched Earths on your They Who Endure. So I think my gut instinct would be cut the Go Get It and go up a Wayfarer and go up to add 2 Nopifies to the deck. Hey, Metabun. Thank you for the brand new Prime support. I know there's a lot of great people you can send that to every single month here on Twitch. Thanks for sending it my way this month. That was an unnecessary timeout, Beck. We were talking about cards I was cutting, so That was actually the card I was going to recommend. Ideally, if you're going to offer up card suggestions, talk about, like, you notice when I talked about Nopify, I talked about why it was good. If you're going to offer card suggestions, try and make an effort to do that. So yeah, go get it was underwhelming, but the rest of this core felt very reasonable and sweet. And if you like Zed and you like They Who Endure, it's a kind of a really sweet off meta combination of the two. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do one more deck today since we have so many wonderful people here in chat, over 600.